Hello. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Sully Perspective. I am Sully. I'm your host. I am hanging out here. This is a weird week. I feel like there's not a lot of news, and yet there's a ton of news all at the same time. So this show is going to be short because some of the news that is important news, which is taking up all of the news, is stuff I don't really want to talk about on this show, which is partly political stuff and partly war stuff. So I feel like because of that craziness, it's really slow news week, which is very strange. But if you're new here, I'm Sully. We do three things on this show. We do Sully's News of the Week, my perspective on blank, and Try Something New Tuesday, where I try. Lately, I've been trying local Orlando area small business food and stuff. For the first time today, I'm switching from solids to liquids. I'm going to be trying a drink today, so I'm pretty excited about that. At least that's something new. If you're on YouTube, do me a huge favor. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button on this video. It helps me a bunch. And we'll move right into it. I'm going to be playing some Pokemon later. I haven't played since last week at all, actually. This week has been a little crazy, like what I was just talking about. So because of that, and because of work and stuff, I haven't played at all. So wherever I ended last week, that's where I'm picking up this week. So after the show tonight, I will be playing a couple hours, maybe an hour or 2 or 3 of Pokemon. But first, we will be knocking out these news stories. I hope your Tuesday is going okay. I had a pretty good Tuesday. I beat young Anna in tennis. Young Anna is not here tonight. She's getting her hair done. She might show up in the middle of this at some point. But I won in tennis today, and then immediately after that, I lost to her in tennis. So that was not amazing. I had some birria quesadillas. Has anyone had birria? Birria is like that. It's like blown up. It's like either it's like a taco or a quesadilla or whatever, but it comes with like a soup. I don't know. It's like a broth, like a very dark broth with cilantro and onions and stuff. And I don't know what let's look this up. What is birria? It's like, I'm on the wrong keyboard. What is birria? Specifically, it's a soup or stew made from a chili pepper based goat meat adobo, garlic, cumin, bay leaves, and thyme. I don't think they used goat meat where I went, but wait, chili pepper based goat meat adobo. Maybe I don't know what the word adobo means. Adobo is a sauce. Oh, okay. So I doubt that the place I went to is using goat meat, just only if for no other reason than all of the people that were making my food were quite white. And the place is in Winter Garden, which is also quite white. I don't know that people there can handle goat meat. I love goat meat. I eat goat meat in my Caribbean food all the time. Curried goat is amazing. But Americans and white people real scared of goat for some reason. We don't really eat a lot of goats here in the US of A. But it's delicious. You should try it. We'll move right into first news of the week. We'll head over here. Arthur turned 25 this year and just aired its final ever episode this last week. It's been on the air for 25 years. The episode showed grown-up Arthur. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's got some, look at this. He's got some like highlights in his hair. Got a little facial hair action going. I don't know if that's his own best friend, Buster. Buster? Is that his name? Wasn't that his best friend's name, Buster? On his t-shirt. But to make it interesting, apparently it showed Arthur as a grown-up, and he is a graphic novelist. And they had to go super meta, tried to pull like a Quentin Tarantino or something here. And turns out what you've been watching for 25 years is actually the graphic novelization of his life by Arthur. Kind of made it meta. So he is the one that's authoring and writing the show that you've been watching for 25 years. Anyways, they tried to be cool, I guess. But anyways, I just can't believe 25 years. I'm 29. I'll be 30 this month. Happy March, by the way. And so this has been on since I was 4 or 5. That's crazy. I watched a hell of a lot of Arthur growing up. I loved that show. Next story. Burglars burst through a wall in a Minnesota store called Punch Out Gaming. They break through the wall and walk through the vacant store at night, steal over $250,000 in Pokemon merchandise. Look at this guy crawling through this wall. He just straight up comes out of nowhere down there. And then before he leaves, sees the camera. I love the idea that we all just have masks now. No one, because, you know, of Corona, everyone's got like their own version of like a mask. And it's definitely gone through my head. Like, I could just steal something. It'd be hard to tell. Now I'm a little different. I'm bald and I have a big red beard. So even with a mask, I can't commit crimes. But someone like this, like a basic looking dude, throws a mask on. The problem with his mask, I think, is look how tight that mask is on him. And it's like kind of the exact outline of his face. So they may still be able to see who he is. But, whoa. I just thought it was crazy. $250,000. Look at this. Let me see the images. There was an image that they had posted. Yeah, look at this. Look at this loser. This guy. I love when they look directly into the camera. But where IGN posted this story, I thought, let me do IGN, and IGN had this picture. Maybe it was a fake picture. Let's see. 2 full storage rooms. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. The question is, what was next door? Because that looks like an indoors area as well. They completely cleaned out 2 entire storage rooms full of products, left behind all the plush toys. Apparently, they did not like plush toys. But I wonder... Okay, so he broke into the neighbor's store and cut holes through our wall. To be honest... I don't know if that's smart or not, to be honest with you. I don't know. That might be dumb. I can't tell if it's smarter or dumber to break into the neighbor's place of whatever you actually want to break into and then go through the drywall. That won't set off the alarms of the actual place you're going into, but it would still set off the alarms of the place over, right? He took cash and over $200,000 worth of product, but didn't like plushies. It looks like he didn't like plushies. Yeah, you got some good stuff here, too. Look, you got some Charizards and you got some... I don't know what some of these are. That looks like a Detective Pikachu. An Octoporus or whatever that's called. A Ray. Or a Pichu, I mean. Pichu. I'm trying to learn Pokemon names by playing this game. Another Pichu. Anyways, that was funny. Next story. Oh, this is kind of cool. Well, actually, let's do this first. Did y'all know that there's an Indiana Jones 5 coming out? Did anyone ask for this? Indiana Jones 4 was Crystal Skull, and that came out 14 years ago, which is kind of crazy. What would 14 years ago be? 2022, 2012, 2008? Is that real? I was still in high school when that movie came out, and it was fucking horrible. But apparently we have a new Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones 5 he's looking old, man. How is this guy gonna go like steal anything or run away from booby traps? They're still trying to, give him he just tries to look the same outfit. Yikes. Surely that can't be right. However, I will say, look at the actor list on this. I mean, this is huge. Antonio Banderas and Mads Mikkelsen. I love Mads Mikkelsen. What else do I know him from? Mads Mikkelsen, I know him from. He's like the quintessential bad guy in everything, right? Hannibal the Hunt, Doctor Strange. Oh, he is Caecilius in Doctor Strange. Anyways, Antonio Banderas though, Phoebe Waller. I know her from something. So maybe it'll be not as horrible as the 4th one, but probably not. I'm going to assume it's going to be really bad. Yeah. This is kind of a cool story. Look at this. Where did I put it? Here you go. This is the Peacock Television user agreement. Very long. Very, very long, right? It's like thousands and thousands of words. But it has a little CBS Easter egg here. What's up, Sparky? Good to see you, brother. As a little Easter egg buried very deep. I mean, you look at my scroller here on the side. I'm pretty far down, halfway down about. Buried deep inside of the user agreement of NBC's Peacock user agreement. I'm sorry, CBS. I apologize. CBS's Peacock agreement. Down here, third-party authentication, third-party services. The use of the Peacock services may require authentication by third party, blah, blah, blah. Keep going for your convenience, Peacock, blah, blah, blah. At Peacock, we don't make promises we can't keep. So please see below for the chili recipe inspired by Kevin Malone's legendary family dish, which he so memorably brought to Dunder Mifflin on The Office. Of course, famously, Kevin Malone brings his prize-winning chili and spills it on the floor in Dunder Mifflin. Sparky said, "Oh, you watched the fourth one in theaters, dude? It was 14 years ago. How crazy is it that 14 fucking years ago that movie came out, and it was so bad, like it was so bad." Dunder Mifflin, The Office, and then look, they actually legitimately not only give all the ingredients: some ancho chilies, neutral oil, ground beef, yellow onions, garlic, jalapeno, oregano, cumin, pepper paste, tomato paste. Bottles of beer. Okay. Lager or pale ale. That's interesting. Pinto beans. Now, I am from Texas, where chili was invented, and I will say beans do not go in chili. And if you're going to put beans in chili, do not fucking use pinto beans. That's horrible. Maybe what? Black beans or something? Is that, or red beans? Are red beans, pinto beans the same thing? I don't know. There shouldn't be any beans in chili is the point. You should put 0 beans in chili. Beans don't go in chili. Beef stock, ripe tomatoes, kosher salt, chopped scallions. Okay. Oh, jack cheese. For topping. I like this. That sounds like a good chili. And then they go on to actually give you full directions. Like literally discard it, like tear ancho chilies into pieces in a large heavy pot. Toast chilies over. I mean, they go all out, and then immediately go directly back into their like terms of service. And this is like in the middle of it. It's not at the end. I don't know why they did this. And some TikTok user found it. How cool though. I kind of want to make this. Maybe I'll make this next week or in a couple weeks, and I'll try it as my Try Something New Tuesday. That'd be kind of cool, right? Try to make this chili. How long does it take, do you think? 3 to 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 2 minutes, 7 minutes. Mashed beans. You're supposed to mash the beans? That's disgusting. Reduce heat to low, 2 hours. Okay. And then let's sit for 1 hour. Can also be refrigerated 8 hours or overnight. Reheat gently. Taste and add more salt if necessary. Okay, I think I kind of want to make this. That would be so cool. We recommend chopped scallions, shredded jack cheese. Enjoy while we wish you could dish us up a bowl full without spilling it all over our reception area naturally. Feel free to share this recipe, tagging at Peacock TV, of course. And now back to your regularly scheduled legal document. Just like literally like 38% or 40% into this incredibly long legal document, it just breaks out Kevin's chili recipe. I kind of like that idea. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe next week I'll make this chili and then the day before or something like that and reheat it, or maybe day of, I don't know. And then we'll try it here on the stream, see how good Kevin Malone's chili recipe is. I thought that was a funny little story. Next story. This one's kind of sad. Sad, funny. I'll talk a little bit more about this later, but personal relationship a little bit to all of the shit that's going on in Ukraine. I don't know if everyone knows, but I grew up for about 6 years, give or take, off and on, living in Kiev, Ukraine. And I lived there from 9 years old until about 15 years old. So this attack on Ukraine, pretty personal to me. CNN and all of the news channels, obviously, have been reporting on it. However, one specific news agency maybe didn't monitor their not commercials. Like, this is what makes this bad. It's not the commercials. Like, it's not like it left CNN and went to commercials. It was there in the news hour advertisements that run inside of their own TV show. So it's not like CNN doesn't close and they go to commercials. Inside of the CNN like logos, and there's like news stories going on the side. There's like a picture-in-picture box, kind of like this, right? They go off to the side. CNN is still all here, and then an advertisement plays. Probably should have maybe monitored what they were playing. I can't play this with sound, unfortunately, but this was CNN's coverage of the Ukraine air raid sirens ringing out. I can play a little bit. I'll play the air raid siren sound. Hear that? And then it goes directly from the air raid sirens showing Russia bombing a sovereign nation to an Applebee's, a little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on a... And this is my favorite right here. Oh, yeah. That's... Yikes. Right? I They got a lot of backlash on Twitter for this one. I mean, you really have to monitor your advertisements. To go from something so serious, you would think that they'd be prepared for that. I mean, they're a news organization. You would think that they'd be prepared for like maybe more somber stuff, or even just leave to regular commercial. Don't make it look like it's actually AT&T. I said AT&T because I work there. It's actually CNN that's airing these, not very... It's kind of tacky. A little bit tacky. California, a TikTok user spotted a police escorted or not SUV, but a semi-truck. Police escorted semi-truck driving through the desert very close to around 10 miles from Area 51. And the semi is carrying... Well, I'll let you be the judge. Apparently, they asked the cops what it was, and he said it was a big rock. I don't know if this looks like a big rock to you, but here, I'll fast forward it a little here because it takes them a while to get the truck to go past. Here we go. I don't know what this looks like to y'all, but this is not a big rock. This is very distinctly shaped. It's covered in some sort of tarp. All right, here we go. The truck passes by very slowly. 2 cops in front, 2 cops behind. Look at that thing. Round and kind of ovular, if you will. Oh, ovular. I'm thinking UFO, yeah? I mean, look at this thing, right? Look at that. All in tarps, a couple miles from Area 51. Police escort. Look at the bottom of that thing. I mean, that is like a literal oval, right? So like you got a round edge here and you got a round edge up top. Nah, it looks spaceshipy to me. Looks a little spaceshipy. Over 1 million mosquitoes were caught in Lee County, Florida, to number one, for research purposes, but also apparently to prove a point, because people started continuously complaining to the government that they were getting swarmed by over 1 million mosquitoes. So they caught 1 million mosquitoes to show them what it actually looked like. This is fucking disgusting. That's 1 million mosquitoes. Look at that. Look how absolutely fucking gross that is. But also, apparently they caught this in a small area of Lee County in just one summer. That's definitely a UFO, and aliens are real. Yeah, I'm glad that we all agree on that. That is 100% true. Aliens are 100% real, and that was not a fucking rock. That's what the police officer said. Apparently they caught all of these mosquitoes in one summer in one very small area. I guess they set up like I don't really know how. They didn't say how, but I guess they set up a trap. So you're telling me they caught all of these in one summer with one trap? That's why I hate living in Florida. Look how gross these fuckers are. I mean, that is really disgusting, right? You could tell this is real. Like those are individual little mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. I don't know what they're going to do with these at this point. I think they're studying how to like lower the populations of mosquitoes in Florida. I've heard a rumor. I don't think it's true. I heard a rumor that they tried to already create a new bug that was supposed to like eat mosquitoes. And that's how not June bugs. That's Texas. Love bugs were made, but I don't think that's a true story. I think I read somewhere that was a fake story. Look at this. That's disgusting. I wonder if they have any videos of them like pouring it out. That is so gross. Look at that. It's not even loading. They just have a fridge full. Oh my God, that's disgusting. All right, anyways, that's that. Like I said, really slow week this week of news. Not a lot of nerdy news either. A bunch of Spider-Man and you know, stuff like that. There was some news that came out about the Doctor Strange movie that's coming out. Multiverse of Madness, that will be airing in, I think it comes out in May or something like that. But some spoilers came out about that. I have personally been staying away. I didn't watch the trailer during the Super Bowl. I have not seen any of the trailers or the spoilers since, except for one thing that I couldn't avoid. It was everywhere. And I saw one thing about someone that's going to be in the movie. I won't say it on air here because I don't want to spoil it for people that are watching this, but yeah, I'm trying to stay away from spoilers like that. So I don't want to do any news stories about like the Marvel movies that are coming out, specifically this one, just because it's apparently supposed to be like the biggest Marvel movie of all time. I have heard that this movie, they say that this movie will have more Marvel characters in it than any movie before. And that includes Endgame. I don't know how that's possible. Endgame had like 100,000, had every Avenger, had every Marvel character ever. So I don't know how there's going to be more than that, but that's what they say. So that's pretty exciting, but I skipped all the stories about that. So, Sully perspective on blank, like I said, had a weird week. Ukraine got invaded by Russia this week. Like I said, this show is never going to get, at least this show is never going to get political. Whether or not, I don't know if I ever come out with something else that might be political, but right now on this show, this is not the point of this show. And it's not, I don't want to talk about those things on this show. So I'll make it short and fast. But that basically dominated the entire news stories this week. It dominated my time this week. I called off of work for one day and went to my parents' house and spent time with them. My dad has a nonprofit organization primarily out of Ukraine. My parents run that organization just by themselves. And so it was a busy week and it was a lot on my mind. I'm disgusted by the war. It doesn't need to be a thing. Fuck war. Fuck Putin. That's all I have to say about it. But because of that, didn't put a lot of time into this stuff. So the Sully perspective on blank, I thought it's called the Sully perspective. It's my perspective on different things. I pulled up a quiz. I love these old BuzzFeed quizzes. Anybody ever do those old BuzzFeed quizzes that are like, you know, what kind of whatever are you? Well, I like those quizzes, and it's like a secret. What do they call it? Like a guilty pleasure. Is these BuzzFeed quizzes? So I figured it's my perspective on. I haven't looked at this yet, but everyone has a strong opinion. The title was everyone has a strong opinion on these 12 things, but how many do you agree with? So we're gonna do it, and this is gonna be the Sully perspective on blank. Here we go. I've not read through these yet either, so I have no idea what they're going to be. And then y'all can tell me in the comments how wrong I am or how right I am and what you think. I honestly, I genuinely have no idea what any of these are. I clicked the link and because it was the first thing that popped up and I bounced. So hopefully these are not weird as shit. Which type of donut do you think, okay, this is an interesting first question. Which type of donut do you think is the best? Regular or jam and cream? I'm not a big donut fan. I think out of all of the desserts or like one of my good friends, Tony, is like the biggest donut fan. He could eat donuts every day. He'll throw down a dozen by himself and not even blink. But I'm not a big donut guy, but if I am going to go donuts, I like a blueberry cake donut and I like a Bavarian cream or Boston cream filled donut. So I'm never going to be a fan of just a regular glazed donut. I think they're overrated. It's just bread with sugar. It's like not as good as other breads with sugar options there are. Like cake is better than a donut, right? A croissant is better than a donut. I'm not a big donut fan. So yeah, let's fill it with cream. Whoa, what did I do? Oh, did I fill it with cream? 63% said regular donuts. And only 37% said donuts filled with jam or cream. I'm in the minority on that one. All right. Which of these 90s Nick cartoons was the most iconic? I was not allowed to watch Rugrats. I grew up in a slightly more strict household than some. Not bad by any means, but just some shows I wasn't allowed to watch. Rugrats was one of them. I love Hey Arnold. This is going to be the answer. Doug is good. Rocko's Modern Life is good. Whoa. But it's got to be Hey Arnold. 100% it's got to be Hey Arnold. That show is incredible. What is going on with this? I don't know what's happening. My screen went blank. Yeah, regular for sure. You can never go wrong with a good glazed donut. No way. Glazed donuts are kind of ass, to be honest with you. Glazed donuts, they don't taste like anything. It's just like, I don't know. Hello, Rose. Hello, Victor. Couldn't watch Rugrats, loser. Oh, Hail to the Victor. We're talking about an OG on Hail to the Victor, and hasn't been here in a minute. Good to see you, Vic. Hey, Rose, how you doing? How you doing? Young Anna, not in the house, Rose, tonight. She's out getting her hair done. I don't know how she's watching this, to be honest with you. I guess she is spreading the news about the Sully perspective to her hairdresser. But Anna, I'm sorry, you're wrong. I'm not a loser. I was not a loser for not being able to watch this. Look at this. Answer is 70% Rugrats. I figured that might be the main answer for people, but I wasn't allowed to watch it. But you're crazy if you think that Rugrats is better than Hey Arnold, right? That seems fake. Which Lemon Lite favorite soda do you prefer? Oh, Sprite. Does anyone drink 7-Up? No one drinks 7-Up, right? Yeah, 82%. Who, long-time listener, first-time caller? Yeah, Sprite, way better than 7-Up. I don't even know if I've had 7-Up maybe since I was a child. I don't know. Who would choose to drink 7-Up? I have no idea. Do you use a top sheet as part of your bedding? A top sheet? What does that mean? No. Like, wait, does it mean do you put a sheet on your bed? Like a fitted sheet? Or does that, maybe a top sheet is like the sheet that goes under your comforter? Absolutely not. I do not use a top. I'm going to guess that's what it means. No, I don't use a top sheet. I directly go skin to comforter. Really? 59%? Do y'all use top sheets? Like, the problem with sheets is that the sheet and the comforter never stay like as one. And so through the night they misalign and then I get all tangled. I'm an animal for that? Get out of here. What is wrong with just using a comforter? You barely use a pillow. I 100% use a pillowcase, Victor. I just didn't have a pillowcase for you for an extra pillow. I only had 2 pillowcases and 3 pillows was the problem. You got the 3rd pillow. I didn't have a pillowcase for it. Next time you visit, I'll make sure to get a, you know. Okay, no, Rose. See, this is the other thing. If there is a top sheet, I'm 100% not tucking it into the bottom. I have to have the I've talked about this on here before. I'm scared of everything always. So I have to have, I untuck the comforter and sheet from the bottom completely. I lift my legs and then let the blanket flip underneath my legs and lay my legs on top of the blanket and then kind of scrunch it up all around me like a little caterpillar. I want to be cocooned inside of my comforter so as to not have any monsters reach in and touch my feet. I cannot have my comforter or sheets tucked into the bottom. They have to be completely untucked and then wrapped around my feet completely like a mummy. I want to be encased inside of my sheets. Yeah, it's the best way to sleep. And I don't even think I own a top sheet, to be honest with you. Which one of these 2 movies is the more iconic teen movie? What is that? Clueless and Mean Girls. No deal. I intentionally sleep with my feet out of the blankets. You're fucking crazy. What about monsters, dude? Or witches? Or demons? How do you deal with the demons? Demons are gonna like scratch my little toes, and I can't have that. If a monster can see my foot, it'll pull it. I'm convinced. I don't even have an under the bed because my mattress lays directly on the floor because I'm 7, and I'm still scared of monsters under my bed, and there's not even an under my bed. My entire body. Do you know how badly I want to sleep with my arm hanging off the bed? It's my dream in life to be so comfortable in my head, in my brain, to be so brave and not scared as to just dangle a hand off of the bed. Like I said, I don't even have an under the bed, and I can't do that. My entire body has to be like encased under the blankets. 0% chance am I ever. Rose says, yeah, because demons have a foot fetish. Listen, everyone knows demons love feet pics. They're subscribed to feet only fans. They go on all the feet porn sites. Demons love feet. Everyone knows that. Demons don't want to touch my nasty feet. First of all, I do not have nasty feet. I have pretty clean feet. A knee pillow is mandatory. What happened to you? There's a lot to unpack here. Rose, a knee pillow should be, I wish that I had a knee pillow because I love that. What I do is that I wrap the blanket up in a ball basically and kind of shove it between my knees, and the rest of it's around my entire body. I don't know, like when young Anna spends the night, I honestly don't know how she gets any blanket because I am just wrapped in that shit. But knee pillows are dope and it helps my back out a lot. Everybody, I was hoping that someone was going to say that, Victor. Everybody knows that's Big Dick B. Ooh, let me quick nibble on these toes. Oh God, Sparky. I don't know what happened to me. I've talked about this on my other show, on the Sully J and Nate show before. I think it's a combination of 3 things. Number one, growing up in the church and believing that demons are just out to get to you all the time. Number 2, being raised by specifically my father, who raised me in such a way to be aware and defendable in all situations, right? My dad instilled a level of awareness in me that translated a little bit in the direction, not because of him, but just because of me, my predisposition towards it. His level of awareness of people attacking the home and people breaking in the home and how we should be protectors of the home steered me less in the direction of I'm the man that can protect this home and more in the direction of someone's going to kill me. And so a combination of church, growing up in the church, growing up with Sean Sullivan, and then I guess my own just predisposition against horror. I don't like horror movies. I don't like scary anything. The combination of those three things, I go through life. I'm scared more than anyone should ever be scared. Like, and not scared as much as I just assume at some point in my life, someone's going to break in and hurt me. I don't know why. It's like an innate fear. There's 0 times in the world where I go into my bathroom to go pee and I don't open the shower curtain very quickly. There's zero times that I come back from work where I don't do a full check in my closet, in my bedroom, in my shower, in my living room of the house just to make sure there's no one here. There's been countless nights where I've woken up in the middle of a night, heard a sound, and do a full clear of my house with a firearm. I am terrified that someone's going to kill me or hurt me or I'm going to get possessed. I don't watch horror movies, but I've seen a couple or I've seen previews, and in almost every single one, it's like the hand up this. I'm talking about it now and I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I literally won't be able to sleep tonight because I'm talking about this because it's freaking me out in my brain. But like, I can picture like a little creepy like hand like this, and there's like long nails, and it's old. You can tell it's old, man. And it like comes up the side of the bed, reaches over and just like touches the foot. Oh, fuck that, bro. Oh my God. I literally fight for the blanket. I use all my strength. He has made me keep an eye on the stairs until he fell. That's not true. That's not true. That happened. He has made me, young Anna says, he has made me keep an eye on the stairs because I live in a loft bedroom. I'm in a tiny home. He has made me keep an eye on the stairs until he fell asleep. That only happened once, and that was because she forced me to watch a horror movie. Or maybe I watched it with Justin, one of the two. The point is, I'm not meant to watch horror movies. It's really, really embarrassing. That's really sad. As if you wouldn't straight up destroy someone who broke into your tiny home. I mean, this is the thing. So what you're saying is you're afraid of old people. Yeah, yes, Anna, it's true, but it's because I was forced to watch a horror movie. It's not just, that wasn't just for normal life. And also, you kept falling asleep and I end up never sleeping. So you didn't just stay awake and keep your eye on the stairs until I fell asleep. Did I ask you to do that? Yes. Did it happen? No. Victor, would I destroy someone that broke into my tiny home? Possibly. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not as scared of intruders as I am of demons or old ladies. I'm terrified of old ladies and their old creepy mold hands. There are moldy skin ripping hands that are just like claws and they like, oh God, that freaks me the fuck out. Is it just me or does anyone want to play a horror prank on Sully? This is the problem with playing a horror prank on Sully, Rose. And this is what I tell people, partially because it's true and partially to deter them from doing a horror prank on me. I have a lot of weapons at my house. I know how to use them decently well. Please do not come into my home late at night as some sort of prank. There's a decent chance you will get hurt. I don't want to hurt you, but I must hurt you if you break into my home or you play some prank or you come knock at my door or some bullshit like that. Rose says I'm old and scary. You're not old and scary, but I will say if I saw your hand come up the side of the bed and touch my wrist or my ankle, I would poop in the bed immediately. All excrement would escape from my body immediately. Oh, I skipped a story. Where did that story go? There was a story. I guess I erased it. There was a story. Listen to this. Let me see if I can find it. Let's open a new tab here. Subway, New York City, human feces. Yes, it's exactly. Do I want to hear a scary demon story? Absolutely not. No, I don't want to hear a scary demon story. I don't want to hear any. I don't want to hear. First of all, is there anything? Is there any other type of demon story? There's only scary demon stories. Demons aren't nice. They're demons. I just want to talk about this just because I said I was going to poop the bed. Can we just talk about this quick story real quick that I saw? Police, this was yesterday, 22 hours ago. A man was arrested for smearing human feces on a woman, her face and in her hair in a New York City subway station. It happened at 5:15 p.m. She was just sitting waiting for the for her train, for her subway. I hope I can watch this without getting in trouble. We're going to watch this because I haven't watched this yet. Well, oh my God, so many ads. Hold on. Gotta blow this up. Oh my God, look, there's some right there on the ground. And now he's spreading it in her hair. He had a black bag full of poo. Oh, that poor woman. Wait, he went back for seconds there. Oh my God. Wait, what did he do after or before? He just got a bag. And also, how do they know it's human feces? Did they run tests on this? Look at this shit. Literally. Look at that. I like this. Look, that's poo. That's some poo, man. That's not cool. Can you imagine how fucking ruined your day would be if you just were sitting waiting for your subway and a man walked by and Rose, no, I'm not only afraid at sleepy time. I am afraid always, but it shows itself the most during sleepy time. That's when I'm most vulnerable. That's when I'm most afraid. But in general, that's the only time that I'm afraid of, like the demon monster thing or like invaders. But I do like check the house at all times. I'm also terrified of my mirror, my bathroom mirror, because I live in a tiny home. It's like a long hallway, right? And the hallway leads to the bathroom, and the mirror is on the back wall of the bathroom, so you can look into the mirror and see the whole entire hallway, like backwards. And I'm always terrified. I don't like how far back that mirror shows. Like, I don't like that it shows a whole hallway. A hallway with a mirror is like really, really scary. What's up? I am furry. How are you? I'm pretty furry as well. Look at this. But yeah, the mirror on the long hallway thing kind of freaks me the fuck out. So I like furry. Is that okay? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? It's fine. You can like whatever you want. You'd be swinging. Yeah, dude. Well, that lady got hit. That lady got hit with the poo in the face pretty hard, Rose. Did you see how hard that initial attack was on her face? I mean, he smacked it. He didn't just rub it in. He kind of smacked the shit out of her with that poo. But yeah, mirror. I don't like that my mirror in the bathroom shows the long hallway. I'm always afraid that I'm going to see something in it. So like, I always have to turn, like if I'm in my bathroom and it's dark, like in my house or outside or whatever, where there's not natural light coming in. If my bathroom light is on, and I'm like brushing my teeth or like looking into the mirror for anything or washing my hands, whatever reason I'd be in front of the mirror, I have to have the light in the main like hallway, home, kitchen area on, because I can't have like a dark hallway in the mirror. Is that weird? Mirrors are terrifying. Again, every horror movie, there's a mirror. You love furry potato? What does that mean? Well, it's good to have you. I am furry. Either way, thanks for being here. All right, we got to get back to this quiz. I forgot we were doing this quiz. Okay, hold on. Oh, I am furry. Put examples of the furry fandom is a subculture interested in anthropomorphic animal characters. No, I know what a furry is. I know what a furry is. That's fine. So you are furry. You like furry. Welcome to the Sully Perspective. We like all kinds of people here at the Sully Perspective. Okay, back to the quiz. Where was I? Okay. Sprite over, where were we? Were we on the Sprite over 7-Up and then to use a top sheet? Absolutely not. Sully is also a furry. I'm not a furry, but I'm not against it. You never know. I've never experimented, you know, who knows? Anyone could be anything, really. Which one of these two movies is more iconic? I've never seen this movie. Clueless. Has anyone seen this movie? I know that this like jacket thing, I know that I know she's on the cover wearing that blazer, that yellow blazer. Also, is that, I don't know who's in this movie, but does that not look like Jim's second girlfriend after Pam when he moves? What's her name? She's also in she's also in Parks and Rec. Who is in Clueless? Let's find out. That looks like, I know. Oh, is that her? I don't know. I've never seen this movie. Oh, Donald Faison's in that movie? Stacey Dash? How do you know that? Literally, how do you know that? Oh, or is Stacey Dash? That's what? Oh, that's Stacey Dash? How do you know the things that you know? I like the auditor for, okay, hold on. I have so many questions. Hold on. Sully is also furry. Are you Nick? Am I Nick? Who's Nick? I like the auditor, furry potato. I'm not into furry things. What is furry potato? An auditor or an author? Oh, you know who Stacey Dash is because she's a babe? I have no idea who she is. You know what, though? I don't feel like I was that far off. She does look similar to, what's her name? Hold on. This girl, Parks and Rec cast. Do you know what I'm talking about? She's a babe just like me. I am a babe. Oh, no. Yeah, Rashida Jones. Is it just me or does she kind of look like Rashida Jones? Young Anna gets mad at me all the time because I compare actors and actresses to each other that she says they don't look alike. But come on. They look alike, yeah? I mean, come on. Look at that. They look similar. No? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, she's pretty. I just love how you pulled that out of your ass, though. I've never seen the movie. I don't know anything about it. I guess I'll say Mean Girls just because I've never seen. She was in Kanye's All Falls Down music video. Victor, you know the most random. I think sometimes that I'm probably the most knowledgeable nonsense person. But then every time I talk to you, you know significantly more than me of just stupid shit that no one would ever know. And it amazes me. You're the only person that I know that knows more random shit than I do. But I've never seen this movie. I don't know if it's good. It's popular. I know that. Which is better? Which is the better movie? Watch. We'll do this. You want to see something I learned how to do? Watch this, bitches. We're going to do a poll. New MG or Clueless. I just learned how to do this. You guys are going to all be amazed at my abilities. Mean Girls or Clueless. Boom. Watch this. Poll new. Click that link if it popped up in your chat. I don't know if it pops up in YouTube's chat. Oh, it doesn't. It only happens on Twitch. Well, what I can do is I can copy this. Mean Girls is better for sure. I've seen Mean Girls, and it's actually a pretty fucking good movie. Watch this. Paste, enter. All right, there. Click that link, and you can vote. I think it takes you to a voting. I'm gonna vote Mean Girls. Boom, there's my vote. Tell me if you could vote on that. I don't even know if you can. The point is, I'm going to choose Mean Girls because I've never seen Clueless. But, oh, this is such a good question. Is The Nightmare Before Christmas more a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? This is a fantastic fucking question. I just watched Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time this Christmas. I don't know how I missed out on this movie. This movie was fucking made for me. Victor, you've never seen Mean Girls? Mean Girls is fantastic. Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie, yeah? I'm going to say it's a Christmas movie. It can be watched on Halloween or Christmas or in the middle of the year. I'm personally going to say that it's a Christmas movie. Let's see. Oh, wait. I forgot to see who would agree with me. 62% says Mean Girls, by the way. 67% says Halloween movie. Only 33 said Christmas. I think that's wrong, right? That seems wrong to me. I don't know, but okay. Rose says yes. I don't know which one that means. Did anyone vote on this thing? I wonder if anyone voted. Results. Well, I just see 0 votes, so I don't even know if that worked, but Christmas. I agree. That's definitely a Christmas movie. Which is the correct way to hang a roll of toilet paper? There is only one fucking answer to this question. There's only one answer to this question. And there's also one exception to the rule. The only way to roll your toilet paper is over. Okay? Thank God that the world of BuzzFeed quizzes is sane enough to say over. But there is one exception. The one exception are things like this. I don't know how to... I'm just going to type in like work, toilet, paper, holder. I don't know what else to put. No, not in those, not in those. This right here. We're going to go to images. It's 100% a Halloween movie. Where did the main protagonist live? Halloween Town, not Christmas Town. The whole point is that he was trying to bring Christmas to his town, Victor. The whole point was that Jack Skellington only knew one thing where they just celebrated Halloween, and he was over it. He wanted something new. So he found Christmas Town and brought Christmas traditions to his town. It's like you've never even seen the movie. It's only one. Also, thank you. Sorry, I didn't say anything about it. Thank you for saying that my transitions were cool. I worked really hard on them. I think they're really cool as well. I think you said, damn, those transitions are cool. I think so too. Thank you for saying that. But it's a Christmas movie. The whole point of it is he impersonates Santa Claus. He learns a Christmas spirit. He gets presents for the kids. He brings Christmas traditions to his town. It is absolutely not a Halloween movie. Okay, here we go. This thing right here. I gotta find, no, it's more like this. I want to say it's one of these. We're going to say double toilet paper holder. It's clearly a Christmas movie. It's right there in the title. That is true. It's called The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's an incredibly strong argument point, Rose. Rudy says unders for psychopaths. But he brings Christmas traditions and applies them to Hallow tactics, aka scary gifts. He's scary as Santa Claus. It's not a Christmas. It's called Nightmare Before Christmas. Halloween's not even in the title. Rose made an excellent point. He brings presents to kids. Do you do that during... The point of him bringing presents to kids that were scary wasn't because he was being the Grinch. It was because he didn't understand how Christmas worked. He had never had a world in which someone was nice to him and kind. It's basically the same story as, I'm going to draw parallels here to Monsters, Inc. Sully is not a scary guy. Mike Wazowski isn't a scary monster. They like each other. They're nice people. They were just doing a job, the only job that they had ever known, right? The movie isn't about being scary. The movie is about redemption and love and friendship. And the same rings true for The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a Christmas movie, bruh. There's no way that it's a Halloween movie. Can it be watched on Halloween? Yeah. But honestly, it's a good enough movie to watch February 14th on my least favorite holiday, Valentine's Day. The fakest of all holidays. The point is, the whole point of the movie is to learn Christmas traditions and to grow, a little Grinch-esque here, but his heart grows 3 sizes, if you will. It's a fucking Christmas movie. Wrong, bad, you're wrong, you're wrong. Every time I say you're wrong, I channel like the Trump voice. Wrong. My hands. China. I wish I could see myself. I have to close my eyes to do this face, but I wish I could see myself to see if it's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Monsters Inc. Laughter is stronger. Exactly. It's the same principle. It's a Christmas movie. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, the point I'm trying to make here is it's always over on the toilet paper, right? Except for one thing, and that is, I can't find the fucking picture of it, but it's when you're at work and you have like this thing. I guess this is the best example of it here. The Kimberly-Clark double roll. Just go to their website. All right, one of these, yeah, right? But except for not with this cover on the second option. Let's see if we can find covered double roll coreless dispenser. Let's copy that and paste that into search. And we'll go to images. I need to find an image of it without the cover. Basically, I don't know. I can't find it. All of these pictures have covers on them, but I'm going to give an example. This is the only time where under is better, and I'm going to tell you why. If it's... Oh, Vic just got another argument. The movie's theme song is called This Is Halloween. That's not the theme song. It's not the theme song. Main song in Nightmare Before Christmas. Opening song. That's the opening song. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the main song. What else? I mean, I guess opening song, theme song. All right. I mean, I'll give that to you. But again, you're missing the point of the movie. The whole point of the movie is that it starts like this. The movies aren't about what they start with. Otherwise, you would say that like the new trilogy of Star Wars is just about a girl who rummages through garbage. No, it's about her becoming a fucking Jedi. You know? Holy shit. You think what Lord of the Rings is about some hobbits living and gardening? No, that's just how the movie fucking started. It's not about how movies begin. It's how it's how hard they can get hit and get back up or something. I love arguments. I need a podcast with Victor because we would have the most asinine arguments that would be so entertaining. Okay. The reason that the toilet paper needs to go underneath instead of over top is when it goes over top, you got to dig your fingers up. Sometimes when the roll is not like when when the piece that's most accessible, right, the end of the roll that you're trying to grab has been up in the top. It's harder to roll the roll like this down and have it come over the top and then grab it without it going back underneath than it is coming underneath. When it comes underneath, you can kind of like finger it a little and have it poke out and then just pull. So the only exception to the over rule, in fact, all these pictures are actually showing it incorrect. They're showing it over the top. This is the only situation in which it's better to have the roll come out from here, come out from the bottom, as opposed to coming out from here. It's really hard to grab the end here. It's a lot easier to grab the end here. Now, I don't know what in the fuck that is, but this looks terrible. Can you imagine whatever that is? Goodness sakes. But yeah, I feel very strongly about first world problems. There's people in the world that don't even have toilet paper. Okay. They use leaves. Okay. They just use their bare hands and then go to the river. They have to hike 7 miles to the river to wash their hands. Can't even scratch their face on the way or wipe their brows because they don't even have toilet paper. Roll the roll, and that's what I'm saying, Rose. If you roll the roll till it comes out and it was coming over top, it comes out this direction. And a lot of times it'll just whoop, go back right underneath, and you got to kind of thumb it weirdly to grab the end of the paper when it comes out over the top. And sometimes you scratch through the next level of the toilet paper, then you got a hole in your toilet paper, right? If you go over top, if you go underneath, as soon as you roll it up, and it starts coming out the bottom, it feeds it out like a printer paper. All right, Victor, let's fucking read this. We'll argue here. The entire movie is in Halloween Town. One scene, maybe two scenes are in. I'm trying to do your comment justice because I can hear you screaming this. The entire movie is in Halloween Town. One scene, maybe two scenes are in Christmas Town, but the entire movie is in Halloween Town. All the characters are Halloween characters. Oogie Boogie, Dr. Oogie Boogie, Dr. Finkelstein, Jack, Zero, Sally. None of them are Christmas. It's a Halloween movie. It is about Halloween characters learning about the spirit of Christmas. The whole fucking movie, it's like snowing and shit. He brings presents to the children. He longs for something more than Halloween. If it was about Halloween, it would end with Halloween. That would be the goal. That would be the direction of the plot line. The whole movie is moving from Halloween to Christmas. You're going to tell me I'm wrong? He came in a bubble, Doug. She came down in a bubble, bro. Oh, God. I'm so mad about this. I've never been more angry about this. It is a Christmas movie. It is a movie's plot is about where it goes, not where it starts. Sparky coming in with some good middle ground here, saying, can it be both? I mean, honestly, it kind of is. It really is like it's like the reason I would watch it more at Christmas than Halloween is I feel like the point of the movie is it ushers in from one season to the next. It goes from Halloween season or Halloween Town in the movie to Christmas time or Christmas Town. It moves from one to the next. So I believe it's a transitional movie, if you will. That's all. It could be both. You're right. Victor, I'm sorry. I love you. We're both right. And we're both wrong. But mainly I'm right and you're wrong. All right, back to toilet paper. Can anyone agree with me on this toilet paper thing, though? Like these should definitely be rolled from underneath. Anyways, next question. But anything else, but any at home, that should be over. That's like saying Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Just because there's a Christmas tree in the movie doesn't. No, Die Hard is not a Christmas. First of all, I've never seen Die Hard, but I understand what you're saying. That's the entire, like, the point. What makes Die Hard different is that it has no Christmas message. The message of the movie, like, let me give you an example here. Let's do this. We're gonna type in The Nightmare. Oh, I'm typing on the wrong keyboard. The Nightmare Before Christmas, right? And we're just gonna read the overview, okay? The overview of this movie. The film follows the misadventures. Let me zoom out so y'all can see that with the chat there. The film follows the misadventures of Jack Skellington, Halloween Town's beloved Pumpkin King, who has become bored with the same annual routine of frightening people in the real world. When Jack accidentally stumbles on Christmas Town, all bright colors and warm spirits, aka bad good, he gets a new lease on life. He plots to bring Christmas under his control by kidnapping Santa Claus, taking over the role. He soon discovers that even the best laid plans of mice and skeleton men can go seriously awry. I don't like that description, but it still preaches what I'm trying to say. Let's see IMDb summary. I don't know how to see the summary. I know, but there's summaries somewhere here, right? Storyline, okay. Pumpkin King of Halloween Town, bored doing the same thing every year for Halloween. One day he stumbles on Christmas Town, so taken with the idea of Christmas that he tries to get the resident bats, ghouls, and goblins of Halloween Town to help him put on Christmas instead of Halloween. The goal of the movie is Christmas. The goal. The end result. The message. The direction is from Halloween to Christmas. Not the other way around. Sparky says so it's a Thanksgiving movie. I'm with you on Die Hard. I don't think Die Hard is a Christmas. Rose disagrees, but I don't think it's when... I don't think Die Hard would be a Christmas movie. If a movie takes place during the time of Christmas, no, Rose. That is not true. Nightmare Before Christmas was released in October. Now, I did not know that, and that's a strong argument, Victor. Let's see the release date here. Also, Catherine O'Hara is in that movie. Catherine O'Hara is, yeah, that's who I thought it was. Catherine O'Hara is in Schitt's Creek. Me and Young Anna, one of our favorite shows. Who does she play? Who is, oh, she's Sally. No fucking way. This movie is so great. I thought that said Greg Poops, but it says... Greg Proops. I really wanted to know the release date. Victor says it's October, so I mean it must be October. Release date. October 13th. I mean, that's a strong argument, I have to say. Let's see what the internet has to say about this. Christmas or Halloween movie? Let's see what the internet has to say. Pure Wow says a Halloween movie. Victor, you got an agreeer here. So when do you watch it for the first time? Neither. Just watch it now in March. Oh, it's officially the time of year, blah, blah, blah. Halloween movie, let us explain. The storyline centers around a spooky town obsessed with Halloween. In fact, the majority of the film takes place in Halloween Town. All the characters, the protagonist of the film is none other than the Pumpkin King. This is not a strong argument because the protagonist of the Grinch is the Grinch, who hates Christmas as well. So that's not a strong argument. The movie's theme song is called This Is Halloween. Now that is a decent argument because it is kind of a musical. Elfman himself has even addressed this debate and revealed that it is in fact a Halloween film. Well, that's your answer right there, to be honest with you. I mean, if the creator of the movie says it was a Halloween movie, it's a Halloween movie. Right? Like that makes sense, right? So that's okay. It's obviously about I will say that. Look at this. It's obviously about Christmas. But for me, it's a Halloween movie. Growing up, Halloween was my favorite night of the year. And Christmas was a troublesome time. Well, why does everyone have different dates of when this movie was released? You said 17th, something else said 13th. This says 29th. Anyways. Ted Burton touches on both holidays. Because Christmas is in the name. You know what? I'm going to put it on my Instagram right now. I'm putting it on my Instagram. We're going to see what do the people say. We're going to post it. Everyone cast your votes. Okay? I need a picture of Jack Skellington first. We're going to post this and we'll see what the people have spoken. Images. Let's take this image. Save image. Add to photos. Go to Instagrams. Post it on the story. Hot debate on the stream. Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? Okay. And then we're going to add a vote here, a poll. One side says Halloween. One side says Christmas. And Halloween apparently will not fit. So we're going to put Hallows Eve or Christmas. All right, Victor, the people will speak. I'm going to vote on my own and put Hallows Eve. Oh, I can't vote on my own? That's stupid. Oh, yeah, I can. There you go. I vote on my own, Hallows Eve. Y'all go vote on the Instagram. My Instagram is right here. Right there. I can't point. Right there. At The Sully Perspective. Go vote on that. See which one you think is correct. All right, moving on. This quiz. Wow! Keegan in the chat. Keegan, we need quick answers from you. Speed round. Keegan and Victor in the same stream. I mean, what? This is just a treat. Keegan, we need quick answers from you in the chat. You ready? Glazed donuts or cream-filled donuts? Secondly, well, we'll skip that one. Sprite or 7-Up? Thirdly, do you use a top sheet as part of your bedding or just a comforter? Next, Mean Girls or... I'll skip that one. This is the most important one. This is what we've been arguing about for at least 35 minutes now. Is The Nightmare Before Christmas more a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? This is very, very important. I need your answer. Keegan with glazed, Keegan with Sprite, Keegan with just comforter. He's 2 for 3 so far. Boston cream donuts are king. But the most important one, Halloween or Christmas movie? Fuck you. That's incorrect. Damn it! Wrong. Damn it. We're having just a fucking spicy debate in here. I like that Sparky said this is how we ended up with Trump. Oh, man. China. I love all the movies. They're all good. I have the biggest hands. All right. Then last question for you, Keegan. Over the top on toilet paper or underneath for toilet paper? My argument was you should definitely go over the top always. The only situation in which you need to go underneath is in the very obvious situation. How do I go to my history here? History. Buy toilet paper dispensers. Was that it? No, not that one. This. The only case that you should ever go under is in one of these situations. If you have this situation, please go underneath because it's hard as shit to grab the roll over top sometimes. Just roll that shit out the bottom. If you do under, you're disgusting. I agree. On a normal at-home roll, you should always do over. Have you ever tried to pull someone that does the under and you try to rip it off and you pull and just like fucking miles and miles and miles of toilet paper just comes out? Just absolute yardfuls, just handfuls of toilet paper, and you can't stop it. The more you try to rip, the more it just, you know? Sparky says I miss him. All right, next question. That was a long, we were on those two questions for a hot minute, y'all. That was a lot. All right, we're moving on though. Okay, next question. Is candy corn good? Man, this is hard to give a definitive answer because candy corn, I have a rule. The rule is if someone only eats something once a year, it's not good. And I apply that rule to Thanksgiving. If you guys remember back to the Thanksgiving stream, I said it there. Green bean casserole isn't good based on the rule that we only eat it once a year. If it was good, we'd eat it more than once a year. I'm having a good day if I even put the roll on the spool. Rose, now that's true for me too. Young Anna has to put the roll on the thing for me all the time because I just put it on top of the, like I just put it on the sink next to me and just like, you know, full roll it with my fingers in the holes, you know. Bop, bop, bop. For a day. No, yuck. Do you like candle wax with some sugar? Okay. Candy corn is like good when you eat one of them. Rudy says for a day. But then it's not good, right? Like by the definition of good, if something's good, wouldn't you want it more than just for a day? So I feel like it's not good. That's just me. I'm gonna say not good. That's my answer. I can eat like 3 of them and I'm like, yeah, that was fine. Ooh, we're gonna fight on that one too. Stuffing is good, but you only eat it at Thanksgiving because of the process, not because it's not good. Well, first of all, Victor, I've ever had boxed stuffing, which takes all of, I don't know, 3 minutes to make. So it has nothing to do with the process. They sell 99% of people in the world, or in America rather, eat boxed stuffing. No one's fucking stuffing the inside of a turkey with that shit, pulling it back out and serving it on a plate. No one does that. If you do, then I'll give you another answer. But my answer, yeah, I know, Keegan, you and Victor and Rudy all in the same chat decided to come back on, make a return. The only person we're missing is Aaron. The food that's good for a day because you eat it once a year, like a Big Mac. First of all, Big Macs are good any day, though. Big Macs are sacred. Boxed stuffing is rough. It is rough, but it's all I've really ever had. I don't know that I've ever had good stuffing. I like stuffing, but I think I've only ever had a box. Maybe my great grandma made it like real one time. I'm not saying it's that bad. My argument is that if something is actually that good, you would want it more than one time a year, right? Why would you not make, if you like stuffing so much, why not make it 2 other times? If it's a hard process, right? It's a lot. It's still more than a 1 a year process. It's not like you have to fucking go hunt, you know? Find some more friends of color. I have friends of color. I just have parents of white. The problem is I have plenty of friends of color. I just have a lot of parents of white. So we maybe our stuffing game isn't so strong. It's so dry a lot of times. You know, the box stuffing. Oh man. That's fucking hilarious. I'm putting no. Candy corn is not good. Well, let's see who agrees with me. Most people agree with me. Pretty rousing review there. Oh my God, that was funny. Can you imagine ribeye once a year? No, that's the point, because ribeye's unbelievably good. A ribeye is one of the God's gifts to mankind. It's delicious. A ribeye is, oh, it's delicious. So you wouldn't eat a ribeye once a year. And if people tried to say that it's a specific holiday's food, I'd fight them. I think we'd all fight them. All right. What's our next question here? This is very random. Which of Julie Andrews' roles is the most iconic? It's really bad when they put chocolate in the corn. Hold on. We have to scroll back up. I'm sorry. Chocolate? In the corn? Do you mean candy corn or just in corn? Okay, thank God you're talking about candy corn. I was genuinely scared that you had some family member that was putting like melted chocolate in real corn. I was gonna say, who in the fuck was doing your Thanksgiving dinners? Oh my God, that is hilarious. Okay. But I've never had chocolate candy corn either. For sure, I've never had that. Gotta get my screen to work again. Did some random shit. So Rose says Sound of Music for Julie Andrews right off the bat. That is a ballsy call right there, Rose. I wanted to see what the other 2 roles were. I'm gonna guess that the other 2 roles are Mary Poppins and she's the mom in The Princess Bride, or she's the queen in The Princess Bride, yeah? Sully tries. It's called Try Something New Tuesday, Victor. Get with the times. The segment does exist, but it's changed. I don't try weird combinations. I've been trying local, local delicacies, like going to cool restaurants and cool like cookie places and stuff around town. For some reason, oh wait, maybe I'm just stupid. Am I stupid? My whole thing is. You didn't watch any of those movies? Keegan, you never see The Sound of Music? Or Mary Poppins? Bro, read a book. Literally talking about movies, saying read a book. The Sound of Music is phenomenal. I'm gonna have to pull this up on the something else because my whole system. All right, we're back. We're back. Okay. Next up, the Mary Poppins thing. Which of Julie Andrews' role is the most iconic? I always refused. I'll tell you, Keegan. Truly, these 2 are the only answers. This cannot be held in the same category as Sound of Music and Mary Poppins. These are classics. These are, I mean, absolutely incredible movies. The Princess Diaries should not be held in the same class of movie as these 2 movies. Like, they shouldn't even be considered close, to be honest with you. So I don't like that they're putting that in there. So it's definitely one of the other two. I'm personally gonna say, if I had to watch a movie right now, I'm gonna say Mary Poppins. Sound of Music is incredible. It's a little depressing. Little slow, a little depressing. The songs are iconic. You got the doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a pocket full of, wait, what is the words? Ray, wait, doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a pocket full of sun. Shine? A pocket full of sun? Doe, a deer, hold on. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a pocket full of fucking, what's the words? A drop of gold. I wasn't even close. I was literally not anywhere close. Rose says Julie Andrews the head bitch in charge. That's kind of true though. She's pretty iconic. So iconic that you don't even remember the words. Man, it's been a long week, okay? Oh my God. It's got to be Mary Poppins. I'm going to say Mary Poppins, a drop of golden sun. I know. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I can do the rest of the words, I think. Me, a name I call myself. Do, re, mi, fa, fa. A long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, la. A note to follow, so. Tea, a drink with jam and bread. And that will bring us back to dough. Yeah, fuck you. I know the words. That's right. Okay, Mary Poppins is getting it though. Because Mary Poppins is such a good movie. Oh, thank God. Thank God that this was the lowest mainly. But Mary Poppins, iconic. Okay, Rose, you say iconic men in each movie, but Mary Poppins had what's his name as the well, what is his name? Oh my God, what is this freaking Dick Van Dyke as the chimney sweep? And that was by far the worst British accent of anybody in any movie of all time. That British accent was atrocious. Horrible. He's like, yeah, we want to do the chimney sweep, yeah? Right? We're going to get up there and we're going to sweep them chimneys till we're black in the faces. That's literally what he sounded like. He sounded like he was trying to impersonate Michael, what is, I don't know any actors' names at all. But this guy, Michael Caine. That's who I'm Michael Caine. That was pretty good, right? Michael Caine. I wish you weren't doing that, Batman. Anyways, that was bad. There was the worst British accent of all time, but Dick Van Dyke is a classic. Mary Poppins is the winner. Moving on to the next question. Does Friends deserve all the hype it gets? Yeah, 100%. I mean, if you don't agree with that, I have a friend, Justin, who doesn't like Friends, but he's only ever seen one episode. So I hate when people say, oh, oi, I'm from, yeah, I'm from the UK. That's a really good accent. I was pretty proud of it, to be honest. When I was doing I felt in character when I was doing the chimney sweep thing, and they sing that song. Oh, what's the fucking song? The Chimney Sweeps sing. Hold on. What is that Chimney Sweep song that they sing? Dick Van Dyke song. Mary Poppins. Oh, I just remembered it. It's when he's like, he's chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. And fuck you too. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cherie. That was a dope song. And they do like the dance where they like jump over. Ow, fuck. Where they jump over the broomsticks and they like spin them around the lampposts and stuff. Holes? Hold on. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with my British accent more than anything. That was pretty good. My Cockney accent is really coming through here. I have a strong Cockney accent. Oh, that was hilarious. For some reason, I can only do it when impersonating Dick Van Dyke, though. If I try to impersonate any other British people, it sounds literally horrible. 100% Friends deserves it. It's a classic. Wow, look at this. This is surprising. I really do. It's like, it's a back and forth, Victor. I keep thinking I have it. A sweep is as lucky can be. Maybe I gotta sing for my British accent to come through. What is this guy? Hold on. What is this guy over here in the corner doing? Is he healing her or something with bowls? Is that what this is? I don't know why that's on BuzzFeed. Okay. This is very surprising that only 54% of people say that Friends deserves the hype that it gets. Friends 100% deserves the hype that it gets. It's a classic, but it also was such a good sitcom for its time. It's better than the hype that it gets. Yeah, it's like presidential voting polls. Best 90s. Whoa. Wait, hold the phone. Li Shang is not a Disney prince. Why are they calling him? This is a loose term. I don't think any of the three of these guys are princes. Did I ever watch that whack movie? No, I did not watch that whack movie. Nathan wanted me to watch that. It's called, what's it called? Garden State? Yeah, I have not watched Garden State. Justin watched, my buddy Jay watched Garden State, and he said it was the worst movie he's ever seen. So I was like about to watch it, and then when he told me that, I did not. I want to know the Rotten Tomatoes reviews on that, because he really pushes it hard. Watch it be like a 98 or some shit. I mean, that's pretty high, right? For Rotten Tomatoes, they're pretty harsh sometimes. An 86 tomato meter, 88. But no, I haven't watched it. I don't know what it doesn't look good, right? I don't know. Aladdin out of the three of these has got to be the right answer. I mean, my problem is not with the three options, although it is weird that these are the three options. My problem is that they're calling them Disney princes. They're 100%. None of the three of these are princes. Like at all. But yeah, it's Aladdin. That's the only answer. It's got to be the highest. Okay, thank God. So is Nathan no, he's not trolling us. Nathan truly loves this movie called Garden State. He says it's like a movie that he fell in love with when he was a teenager, and it's like a nostalgic movie to him, and he loves it. He thinks it's so good. I've never seen it. Jay has seen it and said that it was fucking horrible. I don't know. Keegan, I've watched the first two seasons of Ozark, but I believe there's 4. Am I wrong on that? How many seasons of Ozark are there? There's 4, right? Oh, look right there. Yeah, there's 4 now. I've only seen the first. I know I've seen the first season for sure. I'm pretty sure I've seen the second season, or at least part of it. I've definitely not seen 3 or 4. I do need to go back and watch it though, because I will say the first season of Ozark was dope. That's one underrated actor. Yeah, actually I agree with that. I don't typically like him in his funny stuff. What's his name? What's this guy's name? Anyone know? What's his damn name? I'm only on season 2 and I'm so into it right now. Yeah, it's the first 2 seasons are really, really good. Jason Bateman. I go back and forth on Jason Bateman. I don't love all of his movies, but he is a good actor and he's amazing in Ozark. I think I've seen a lot of his like comedy movies though, is the problem. And he's really a better, like, serious actor. I feel that way about a lot of actors, though. Like, my Jim Carrey, I feel that way. I think that Jim Carrey's funny stuff is not that funny. But I think that Jim Carrey's serious movies are... I would consider 2 of his serious movies in my top 10 movies of all time. One being The Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. That's probably in my top 10 or 15 movies of all time. And then... oh my God, I'm blanking on this for some reason. What is the name of that movie? Why am I blanking on this? Why Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is in my top movies of all time for sure. Oh my God, what is the name of the movie? Jim Carrey movie bubble where he's in the world. Truman Show. Holy fluff. Truman Show is probably in my top 5 movies. Top 5 movies. I've been watching him since he was a child in Silver Spoons, and you're right on about Jim Carrey. But thank you, young Anna. Truman Show. Jim Carrey's serious movies are some of my favorite movies. I think he's an incredible actor in a serious role. No, not the number 23. I don't know. I do this a lot, Rudy, where top 10, but can't remember the name. That movie specifically, for some reason, The Truman Show, I always forget the name of it. I don't know why. But it's probably like, I would say my number 1 favorite movie, Django Unchained. Number 2, Tombstone. Number 3, Sandlot. Number 4, Truman Show. Number 5, some other Quentin Tarantino movie. Either, man, my fifth movie. It would probably have to be I'm really debating in my head right now if I want to say Pulp Fiction or if I want to say I'm gonna say Sandlot. You don't like the Sandlot's in my top 5? No, not Dark Knight. Dark Knight is, sure, it's a great movie. I'm going to say my number 5 movie is Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs is an insanely good Quentin Tarantino movie. So there's my top 5. You got Django Unchained, Tombstone, Sandlot, Truman Show, Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, 100% Sandlot is number 3. Pulp Fiction is amazing, though. I just Laura Kinney is also in Truman Show and in Ozark. How do you know these things? I don't even know what that means. Just listen to Green Lights. Have new respect for Matthew McConaughey. Great book. What did Matthew McConaughey have to do with anything? Is he in one of these movies that I'm talking about? Sandlot's a solid movie. Sandlot. Okay, I'm sorry I brushed off Dark Knight. Dark Knight is a masterpiece. It's an incredible movie. Those types of movies are never going to be in my top 10 movies. Like action movies probably will never enter my top 10. It would have to be like mind blowing for it to enter my top 10. An action movie almost never will be in my top 10. Quentin is just all kind of, yeah, I love Quentin Tarantino a fuck ton. I love his movies. Every movie that he has come out with almost has been really good. The what was the 8? The something 8? Let me look it up. The The Hateful Eight. The Hateful Eight, I didn't like that movie so much. The Hateful Eight was fine. And then the most recent one, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, was like, it was really, really good, but only 2 hours in was it really, really good. The first 2 hours were boring as all get out. The actor that played Benny the Jet as a kid and Benny the Jet as an adult are brothers in real life? No way, really? Nothing to do with anything, just popped in my head. Matthew McConaughey is a dope dude, Sparky. I mean, he's like, I think he ran. Victor, correct me if I'm wrong. Victor will know this. Didn't he say that he was going to, or maybe did run for governor of Texas, or there was a rumor that he was going to run for governor of Texas? I'm not really sure. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was good because of Margot Robbie. That's fair, Keegan. That's fair. Victor, you blew my mind with the Benny the Jet. You know my favorite part of IMDb? Let me see if I can do it. I know how to do it on the app, but on the I know you can do it on the app. I hope I can find it on the website. But if you type in a movie, let's do The Sandlot, for instance. There's a section on each of the movies where you can go down, and there's like a trivia section. Here you go, trivia. And it'll tell you a bunch of, like, here you go, like you just said. The older and younger Benny are played by real-life brothers Pablo Vittar and Mike Vittar. Director Mickey Evans had one clear instruction for Chauncey Leopardi during the pool scene when he kisses Wendy Peppercorn. Keep your tongue in your mouth. Wendy Peppercorn was like my childhood first love, you know? He said he was going to, but he didn't catch enough traction to make it happen. I mean, that's fair. I mean, what's his name became the governor of California? You would think if that could happen, that Matthew McConaughey could become governor of Texas. People love Matthew McConaughey, right? In Benny's dream, Babe Ruth says, I don't know why, but can I have this? It's referring to Hank Aaron's baseball card. Hank Aaron would go on to break Babe Ruth's all-time home run record. Like, I like these. Like, there's a bunch of like trivia things. Wait! Come in! Young Anna is home, everyone. Yay! Bring dinner as well. Okay, we gotta finish this trivia. This quiz is taking too long, mainly because of the argument about the Nightmare Before Christmas. Whoa, cool hair, cool hair. She did go wider with the things. Matthew McConaughey is hot. Yeah, I mean, I'd fuck him 100%. I'd date him. He's super hot. Can you imagine Matthew McConaughey and Margot Robbie together? It'd be the hottest couple of all time. Do you think Margot Robbie's hot? Yeah. She is hot, right? Yeah, super hot. Do you think Matthew McConaughey's hot? Yeah, super hot, right? Yeah. Who's hotter, Matthew McConaughey or Margot Robbie? I'm going to be honest, I disagree with you. I think Matthew McConaughey is hotter than Margot Robbie. Matthew McConaughey is a very hot man. Anna. Wait, Keegan, 2 of Matthew McConaughey's movies are in your top 10. What are those 2 movies? Go. Underrated Matthew McConaughey movie, Mud. What was it called? Mud, or where he finds the 2 boys on the island? I think it's called Mud. That movie was good. Matthew McConaughey, great. Let's see Anna's hair. We want Anna on the stream. All right, come over here, babe. You can come on. Well, they're gonna lighten up. So she does these like the black hair, right? Well, you turn, look toward me. She does black hair, but then she does, now look at the camera. She does these blonde streaks in the front, but they're not insanely blonde when they start, and then they lighten up or something like that.
Yeah.
I know things. Mud is so good. Not in top 10. No. It's not top 10. Interstellar and Dazed and Confused. I don't think I've seen Dazed and Confused. What is that movie? Isn't that a pot movie? Am I thinking of something else? Huh? Yeah, right. It's like a weed movie. Yeah. Dazed and Confused. Yeah. Coming of age film follows the mayhem of group of rowdy teenagers in Austin, Texas, celebrating their last day of high school. Graduating class heads for a popular pool hall, joins a keg party. Star football player has promised to focus on the championship game. Camp party. Incoming freshmen try to avoid being hazed, most notably the sadist bully Ben Affleck is in that movie. Who else in that movie? I will. I can just pull it up here. Parker Posey, Jason. I don't know any of these people. I know Ben Affleck, obviously. I don't think I know any of the other people. Dazed and Confused was my actual life. Keegan, mud is so good. Your stream just got 100% better because of Anna. At least it's only 100% better. Like that means double. Like it was good and then it just doubled. Like at least he didn't say it was like 400% better or something like that. That's all I'm saying. At least it only doubled. It didn't like quadruple because that would make me feel really bad. A pot movie. Okay, Amy. Oh man. Oh, that was his first movie, Sparky? It was Ben and Matthew's first movie. Oh, both of their first movie? Are they young in that? Oh, I see. What are you talking about? No, Sparky said it was his first movie, and then Keegan said it was Ben and movie. You know, I was doing great without the corrections before you showed up, and all of a sudden I'm already getting some corrections.
I had answers to some of the things.
Yeah, I don't need. I don't need answers all the time. So this is Matthew McConaughey, dope hair, not. What's in his sleeve here? It looks like has he rolled up some cigs in his sleeve or something? Beautiful woman bringing you food. You are a rich man indeed. I am. What'd you bring?
I brought guys.
It smells so good. You got me fries and burger, no bun in a bowl. Extra mushrooms and onions. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm a lucky man. Who is Ben Affleck in this picture? Is one of these Ben Affleck? No? That guy looks familiar. Who's that guy? I don't think one of those is Ben Affleck either. Let's see if I typed Ben Affleck here. There he is. Yeah, you can tell that's Ben Affleck. He doesn't even look different at all. Okay, it was cigs in his sleeve, rolled up in his sleeve. Wait, hold on. Did we finish our quiz? Let's go to the next question. It's our last question. Everyone, it's our last question. Which app is the best? Oh, this is hard. This is going to be a generational thing, I feel. Because I feel like, Keegan, I'm interested in your answer. Rose, I'm interested in your answer. I believe that would be the youngest and the oldest in the chat. Everyone else, fuck you. I think that, Keegan says Twitter. That blew my mind. Keegan, are you a big, I knew Rudy was going to say Twitter. Yeah, Rudy is on here and Keegan and Victor. Twitter, Vine. Fine. Rose, you use Facebook though, yeah? Keegan, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just old. You know, I'm turning 30 this month. So is Snapchat as big with the youngins as I think? Snapchat's a pretty popular thing because I work at a phone store and I deal with a lot of phones and like broken phones, and you know, people come in with their parents, like high schoolers come in with their parents and like need new phones, and a lot of times I see like in their notifications it's Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat. The only thing I would use Snapchat for would not be to talk to people. They have like ESPN stories, or they have like maybe someone that I'm interested, like a celebrity that I'm interested in. I would follow their like Snapchat story, or follow like BuzzFeed or something like that. But I wouldn't like talk to people on Snapchat. I feel like Snapchat and Instagram is garbage, and I had to delete TikTok. Twitter is very underrated. I only have Snapchat because it's the only app people will respond on. So that's what I was saying. Your generation talks mostly on Snapchat. I feel like that's a lot of communication goes on Snapchat. Why'd you have to delete TikTok? TikTok's I honestly, out of these three, I might say I'm on Instagram the most by far. It's not even close, but it's a garbage app. Like Instagram is a garbage app. It's I will like, even sometimes like what's on my For You page is not great. The number one, I knew Victor was going to say this in this chat. I knew he was going to say this. It's not a joke. It was a joke. It was funny. When you know someone for 15 years, they have dirt on you, and we have inside jokes, and you know, it's never fun.
Thank you. Yeah.
I was wasting so much time on TikTok, so I decided to delete it to be more productive. That's what young Anna did too. Young Anna also deleted TikTok because she was on it a fuckload. I'm not on TikTok that much, but I have to say, out of the four, the thing that has the best algorithm for not followed content. So literally, like, people that you don't follow, you go to whatever the For You page is on all four of these. Snapchat is the worst. I would say Twitter is probably the second worst. Instagram is pretty decent, the For You page, but TikTok's For You page is so damn good. Their algorithm for what you like and what you click on versus what shows up is so on point. It is ridiculous. It honestly impresses me so much. I think as far as the best app, honestly, I think it's TikTok. But what app am I on the most? I'm going to say Instagram. I think but Twitter, just for longevity's sake, is the most impressive. Facebook has died. Vine died, MySpace died, all of these apps eventually, Instagram will eventually die, Snapchat will die, TikTok will die. Twitter has been like the rock in all of this. It's never not been popular. How did young Anna start? Is it like young Anakin? No, young Anna started because she does my off-screen Googling and my production stuff. And like, if I have a question, she answers and looks it up. If I need something done, she goes and gets it. And it's a call to Joe Rogan's podcast because he has his person that he like, that does all of that stuff is, I'm blanking on his name, of course, now. What's his name? Young Rudy, help me out. Rudy will know the answer to this. Joe Rogan and young Jamie. It's young Jamie. Wow, racist. Oh, because Joe Rogan. So yeah, that I think. Thank you, Rudy. It started because someone said. At some point in the chat, someone said that Anna is like my young Jamie from the Joe Rogan show. And so we said it's like she's young Anna. So that's where it started, I guess. And now she's just young Anna. It's a cool nickname, really. It's like she could be a rapper too, I think. I'm going to say Twitter in this poll. There's so much freedom on Twitter. Yeah. And you can look up. And the thing I like about Twitter is very similar to what I like about Reddit. I love Reddit. Honestly, the social media app I'm on the most by far is Reddit. I love Reddit. But Twitter is similar to Reddit in that if I want to find some information out, or I want to find a specific video, or I'm having trouble finding something on the internet, that's where I go and it will show you immediately. What is your conspiracy theory that you heard about TikTok? I want to know. I'm going to click Twitter. That's my answer. The number one answer was Instagram, then TikTok, then Twitter, then Snapchat. Only 13% chose Twitter. Never been on Reddit. Reddit's like a very weird place, but the nice thing about Reddit is it's a community-driven system. And you join specific what's called subreddits. So like I'm very into Survivor and I'm really into bourbon and I'm really into the game Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and I'm really into MMA and I really like streaming. And so I follow those subreddits. Like I follow a bourbon. I follow like 2 or 3 bourbon subreddits. I follow I follow 2 different Survivor, the show Survivor subreddits, and it's like a community and people ask questions and argue about stuff and talk about stuff or teach stuff, or you can ask questions. And is honestly amazing, but it's like a weird subculture. It's like a very like it's kind of its own thing. Like it uses its own language and stuff like that. You want to go ahead and grab the Try Something news? I thought this was going to be a short episode because of how few stories I had, news stories for S.N.O.W.
To watch the entire time, I have to put my phone down.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't want them to try it yet. Like
I haven't tried. Yeah.
I was so worried. I was
Well, because
and then I would look and I would be like,
oh, he's still doing it. Well, the S.N.O.W. thing, the S.N.O.W. this week was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories long.
yeah.
So I was like, damn, this is going to be a short ass episode. And then my Sully perspective on was going to be a quiz that was 12 questions. So I was like, this is literally going to be over. You can just move the water. Going to be over before you knew it. And then all of a sudden we got in an argument about Nightmare Before Christmas, and oh, I'm going to clip out that segments from that and I'm going to post that to YouTube because that's really funny. No, I'll put the straws in them. Okay. Never been on Reddit. My number one and two answer, by the way. I've seen some horrific things on Reddit. Yeah. I mean, the thing about Reddit is like, it's super free to put whatever you want on there. So there's amazing things on Reddit and there's terrifying things on Reddit. Like videos, Victor and I have seen things on Reddit that we'll never unsee. There used to be a subreddit. I don't know if it's still a thing. Someone can look this up for me. There used to be a subreddit and it was called 50/50. And this is like the early days of Reddit. And this is like my late high school, early college days, maybe. I don't know if that was actually the early days of Reddit, but it's the early days of when I heard of Reddit. It was called 50/50. And how it worked is someone would post a link and like a clickable link. And the title of that link would be created by them. And like they would change the link not to a URL, they would change it to be words. And the words would say something to the effect of, I'll give an example. Cute puppies or a woman being beheaded. It's just an example. And you would click the link not knowing which one it'll be, and it's 50/50. Sometimes you see a picture of a cute puppy. And it would be, some of it was a little uncensored, and I was a high school student. So some of it was like hot boobs or a penis cut in half. And I'm like, I mean, I don't want to see a penis cut in half, but I want to see hot boobs. They're better than not hot boobs. So I'd click on the link.
Are any boobs not hot?
Are any boobs not hot?
Usually like old boobs.
Old boobs are not that obviously old boobs. That's what you said. All right. In the chat, I don't know. What do we say, everyone? Are any boobs not hot? Boobs are hot. I mean, sure. I don't want to be offensive to people that might watch this. I will say for me personally, whoa, yes, there are some boobs that are not hot. Personally, for me, I have personal preferences when it comes to some boobs that I won't say on here because I don't want anyone to be offended. So to me, but it has nothing to do with size. I'll tell you that. There's no size that could be whatever. I'm old and my boobs are spectacular. Yes. Oh, man, we looked at 50/50 in 5th grade, scarred all of us, or it may have been middle school. Either way, we were way too young to see all that. Okay, Victor says, the theory about TikTok, this is a conspiracy theory about TikTok. Since it's a Chinese-based app, the algorithm is set up in a way to intentionally reward dumb content and distracting content for Americans, where the algorithm in China is set in a way to reward educational and forward-thinking videos to help shape the Chinese culture. The theory is that China infiltrated American entertainment using it to nullify the youth. I like it. It's the long con. I mean, that's a real long con. Trying to make them like stupider in the future. I like that. I hope that is true. What amazing warfare that would be. By the way, it said get my results and I clicked it. I don't know what my results were, what I was trying to do, because it just says everyone has an opinion. So I don't know what can I get my, oh, it didn't. Wait, it didn't give me my answers. Look at this. The first top comment. The people who voted under for the toilet paper are sus. Oh, man. That's funny. I guess there's no results for this. I thought I saw something that said get my results, but there you go. That's it for Sully perspective on this week. They're way more advanced in education. I mean, yeah, 100%. They're more advanced in education. Wait, do I have something else? Oh yeah, Try Something New Tuesday this week. This week for Try Something New Tuesday, we are doing another local place. I am doubling down on the Try Something New Tuesday. So not only, what did I see on Reddit? Oh, like out of the 50-50, I saw everything. Sometimes it was the hot boobs. Sometimes it was the penis filleted in half. You never knew. Did you like that filleted? I should have said flayed, not filleted. Those are two different words. Flayed. It's a good word. Or was I talking about something specific on Reddit? I don't know. The point is I've seen everything on Reddit. Okay, this week on Try Something New Tuesday, I'm trying something that I have had in general, but I've not done it the correct way ever, I don't think. And I've said for a long time, hold the phone. Keegan, you saw a penis cut off and deep fried? Deep fried for what, man? Was it eaten? Why would someone deep fry it? Crazy ex-girl. Yeah, but why would she deep fry it? To eat it? Oh my God. That is terrible. Why is my music not playing in the background? There we go. Okay. Something I've never tried the correct way. I've said that the problem is I've always said I don't like it, and that's unfair because I don't think I've ever tried it. I typically personally, can you just throw this somewhere? You can, it's fine. I got it. Greasy hands. I was trying to give myself some space here. Okay. I don't typically like chewy or gummy candy things. Like if I'm eating candy, I'm typically eating either chocolate and peanut butter, chocolate and pretzels, that kind of thing. Ice cream, milkshakes. I'm not a big like candy person. I don't like gummy bears. I don't like, sour strips or Laffy Taffies or Tootsie Rolls, any of that shit. Good to see you, Victor. Thank you for being here, brother. Love you too. Make sure you're following my YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube. So because of that, I've always said that I don't like boba. So whenever we go to boba places, young Anna and I enjoy the boba places. I will get a milk tea, specifically a taro milk tea with nothing in it. No boba, no jellies, no popping pearls, no Gooby Doos, no Hobby Bops. Okay. Just tea. You like Gooby Goos and Hobby Bops? Sorry. And I've always said I don't like those things. It's not fair of me to say that I don't like something that I've not tried. So today I am bringing to you my favorite Orlando boba places teas, but I will be trying boba, jelly, and popping pearls in 3 different drinks. Nerd covered gummies Rose is young Anna's like ultra favorite candy. And I will say, I don't like gummies, but those are good. Those nerd covered gummy things, what are they called? Nerds, gummy clusters. Those shits are good. Okay, so I got 3 drinks here that I'm gonna be trying. I have 2 milk teas and a regular tea of different flavors with 3 different things in them. I think the order that I need to go in is least flavorful to most flavorful. So I'm going to be starting with a orange tea with lychee popping pearls. You can barely see the popping pearls in there because they're the same color, but they are in there. I'll tongue one out for everyone to see. I'm really scared about choking because sucking up balls in a ball-shaped straw sounds dangerous to me. They should have warning labels on these things for sure. Like, kids shouldn't drink these. It's like spitball. Like, the reason a spitball goes so fast is because it's like the same size and shape as the straw, right? So how do you not suck these down your gullet? You know there's things in there. So what, just close the throatal area? Just be aware. Okay, that's great advice. All right, first up, orange tea with lychee or lychee, depending on how you say it, popping pearls. First, I just want to taste the tea. Oh, by the way, sorry. The local place that we're doing, it's in Winter Garden, Florida. It's called Lucky Straws Boba. The owner is super cool. The guy that manages it is super cool. Every employee that I've ever met there is the absolute coolest. They're the nicest people. They remember you. They are like generous. Their tea is the best I've ever had. So I always get a taro milk tea. Every time I go to any of these places, they have the best flavor taro I've ever had. If you're in the area, in the Orlando area, and you like milk tea or boba tea or whatever, go to Lucky Straws. They're super dope as well. They have like tables in there that you can use for Wi-Fi. They have like board games you can play. They have like a bunch of nerdy stuff. They always have a TV with some like Last Airbender or Pokemon on the TV, and they have like a bunch of decorations that are like Nintendo 64s and Funko Pops. Cool place, cool people, excellent tea. We're gonna try. You just got back from Winter Garden? Hold the phone. Keegan, you were in Winter Garden and you didn't come say hello? I live in Winter Garden. You could have come and said hello. I'm very angry at you right now. Okay, this is my first try. Popping pearls are different than boba, right? I don't think I'm gonna like boba because boba is like chewy. Popping pearl is a gelatinous ball that explodes in your mouth and juice comes out. That scares me, but I'm less scared about this than I am about the boba. Here we go. Orange tea with popping. Hope they pay you for that ad. They don't pay me, but I'm doing local places. So like last week we did Sugar Rush marshmallows and they were the coolest ladies ever. We did grilled cheese this one week. We did in Orlando. We did, who else have we done? Oh, Fat Ash Bakes, the best cookie in Orlando by far. And we've had 3 other cookies now. We did Gideon's cookies. We did, what was the other cookie? Crumble cookies. I still have an empanada place that I want to try. So we're doing local stuff. They're not going to pay me for the ad. Maybe one day I'll get paid for these ads. But all right, popping pearls in my mouth. Wait, they didn't pop. They were already popped. That's how it is? Some are already ruptured. I did not know you lived in Winter Garden. To be fair, there was only there for a couple days. Stayed at Pat and Crystal's. Went to see Brooke and kids a lot. Oh, right. Wish I could have seen you. All right. Can you taste this? And are they all ruptured or is that just how they are? Because they don't really pop. Maybe it's because I got this earlier and they like sat in the liquid for too long. No, not Fat Ass Bakes. It's called PHATASH Bakes. They deliver as well. It's the best cookie that you've ever had in your entire life. Instagram.com/Fat Bakes, I believe is theirs. Let me click that and make sure it's the right thing. They do pop? Am I just not popping them or what? Yeah, I hit the right thing. That's their Instagram, Fat Ash Bakes, Rudy. They go on sale every Saturday at 11 a.m. and it's the best cookies that you've ever had in your entire life. Unbelievably good. Okay. A lot of them that I was trying were already ruptured. Those are popping. Okay. Here's the thing. They're real slimy, but I do like the flavor inside. I like that they pop with a different flavored juice than the tea that you're drinking. That's kind of nice. So it's like you taste one thing and then they rupture and you taste another. But the popping pearls are slimy. Not as horrible as I thought it would be, but not amazing. I'm going to give it a popping pearls in general. I'm going to give a 4.8, but their popping pearl flavor, very high quality. The flavor was really good. The lychee was tasty. Like the juice inside. How do you make popping pearls? How do they inject the juice inside of a gelatinous ball without it getting out? All right, next up. We're going to try boba next because I'm most excited about the last one. I did an almond milk tea with boba. Now, boba apparently is just one flavor, one thing, right? Am I wrong about that? Oh, I am wrong about that. Okay, boba is just one flavor, and I believe, what is that flavor? Tapioca, whatever the fuck that is. Okay. So, almond milk tea with boba. Very scared about this. These are supposed to be chewy. Oh, I can't. Oh, do you have to suck real hard? Oh, they're big boys. They've been sitting. Oh, so they expanded? I'm so scared that I'm going to choke. Oh, no. Oh, wait. They don't really have a big flavor. They're kind of just sugar chews. Ow! Why would you want that? Why can't, what's good about that? Like, why don't you just drink the tea?
I don't like boba.
You don't like boba. You do popping pearls. That's jarring and unpleasant. I don't like that at all. I'm giving boba a 2. A 2.2 out of 10.
How's the flavor?
The flavor's not horrible. It doesn't have a lot of flavor. The flavor of the milk tea, by the way, almond milk tea is dope. I like the almond milk tea a lot. The flavor of the boba, I guess that's just the standard flavor everywhere. That has nothing to do with Lucky Straws. It's kind of, it's not overly sweet, which I like. They're not like overpoweringly sugary. So it's not like you're eating candy. They're mild. The flavor is not bad. I just don't enjoy how chewy they are. I like the popping pearls better. It wasn't as much effort with my teeth and tongue.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least is a jelly. This is the one I'm most excited about. I did a honey milk tea with a... Oh, shite. Can you get me a paper towel? Or you got napkins there? Thank you. A honey milk tea with jelly in it. There's multiple flavors of jelly. Jellies are like these, like, it's like literally jelly, I think. It's cut in like little squares. It's gelatinous cubes, young Anna says. I got coffee flavored because I love coffee. That interested me. I'm really nervous about these jellies, but here goes. Honey flavored with coffee. Whoa, 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 whoa! So many of them came up. Whoa! Ooh, no, no, no. Ooh, I don't like the flavor of those at all. I don't like the texture at all. So many of them come up at once. Have you done this? Have you ever done jellies? You have to try it! Ooh, the flavor is horrific. I don't like that even a little. I do like that they're square though. The shape of them is fun in my mouth. Ew, I don't like that at all. You like that? Ooh, I didn't enjoy that at all. I'm going to rate that the lowest. I already rated the boba 2.2. I'm going to rate that a 1.7 out of 10. That was not fun. I didn't enjoy that at all. The winner for tonight is the popping pearls, but the ultra winner is just getting it with nothing in it. I hold to my original, but I think popping pearls is interesting. If there was a better flavor that I would be more interested in, I could do some popping pearls.
Kiwi.
Not kiwi. Kiwi will kill me. Kiwi killed me. Okay, that's it for the live show, everybody. I'm gonna be honest. What time is it? 10:20. I might end it here and see you guys next week. I think that's what I'm going to do. Do me a favor. Make sure if you are on YouTube that you hit the subscribe button and then you X out of the live chat and hit the thumbs up button on the video. It helps me more than you know. If you are on Twitch, go over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Everyone go right here to the Instagram. Make sure you're following me there. Fill out the poll on my story if you think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween or a Christmas movie. Keegan, it was awesome to have you back, man. Good to see you. Rudy, good to see you again. Victor already left, but good to see him. Rose, as always, amazing to have you. Always a pleasure. And as well, I don't know. I haven't seen him in the chat in a minute. Maybe he left, but Sparky was here as well. Sparky is an every weeker as well. He's a OG as well. So thank you guys. Do me a favor. Find the closest person that's in the room to you and tell them that you love them and that they're important to you. As we've seen events around the world this week, you can lose people that you love in a heartbeat. Your situation in life is comfortable and it can change in a heartbeat. Don't miss the opportunity to tell people that you love them. I love you all. Thank you for being here. I'm peacing out. I will see you next week at 8 o'clock. Thank you guys so much. Peace out.